She pauses at the doorway. Keys in her hand, one shoe on, the other still waiting. The room is quiet, but not empty. There's a sound she almost misses, the low hum of the day still clinging to her skin. The kind that follows you home, even when the door is closed. She stands there longer than planned, not because she's tired, but because something feels unfinished. Outside, people are moving. Some rushing, some laughing, some already forgetting what today asked of them. Inside, she breathes. This is how it usually starts. Not with something loud, not with a clear problem. Just a moment, small, ordinary, easy to overlook. Earlier, the day moved quickly. Messages came and went. A few smiles were exchanged. A few words stayed unsaid. Nothing dramatic happened, no breaking news, no sharp turns. Just life, doing what life does. She did what was expected. Answered when spoken to. Nodded at the right times. Carried on. But somewhere between morning and now, something shifted quietly. Not enough to stop the day. Not enough to call attention. Just enough to be felt. There's a place inside her where thoughts slow down. Where feelings don't shout. They wait. This is where the tension lives. The sense that something matters, even if it can't be named. She thinks about a look someone gave her. Not unkind, just brief. She thinks about a moment she rushed through. A sentence she almost said, but didn't. She tells herself it's nothing. She's said that before. The world teaches us to move on quickly. To keep pace. To stay efficient. There isn't much space for pausing. For noticing. For staying with what feels unclear. So she learns to step over these moments. Like cracks in the road. Like shadows at the edge of the room. But tonight, she doesn't. She sits down. The chair creaks softly, as if acknowledging her presence. Her phone lights up. She turns it face down. The quiet grows thicker. Not uncomfortable, just honest. And in that stillness, she realizes something. These moments, the ones that don't announce themselves, they're not distant. They're not rare. They've been close all along. Not beyond her reach. Not beyond understanding. Just waiting. She notices how her chest feels lighter when she allows herself to stay. How clarity doesn't rush in, but settles slowly. Like dust after movement stops. She doesn't suddenly have answers. Nothing magical happens, but something shifts. She understands that the weight she's been carrying was never about the big things. It was about the small moments she passed by. The quiet invitations to slow down. To listen. To feel without fixing. She thinks of how often she looks ahead, searching for meaning somewhere far away. And how often it's been right here. In the pause. In the breath. In the ordinary seconds she almost ignored. Outside, the world continues. Inside, she remains. Not stuck. Not afraid. Just present. There's a gentle comfort in knowing that not everything important arrives loudly. Some things come softly, and if we're not careful, we miss them. Not because they're hidden, but because we're moving too fast. She stands again, keys still in her hand. This time, she smiles slightly. Not because everything is resolved, but because something has been noticed. And maybe that's enough for now. Somewhere, someone else is standing in a similar doorway. Holding a moment they don't fully understand. Feeling something they haven't named. If that's you, know this. What you're looking for may not be far ahead. It may be closer than you think. Not beyond us. Just often overlooked.